What is up, guys? Chris here, back again with another video on the channel. Today's video, I want to talk to you guys about what you could be looking at and buying going into marquee matchups that we're going to be getting for Uefa today. Obviously, the Champions League is back this week, and I'll go through a couple of names that we could see obviously included, and cards what to buy, obviously. Now, this isn't like a Thursday flipping guide. That will come out most likely tomorrow, but if you guys want to, you guys could definitely get involved with some cards if you wanted to hold for another like 2 days after today. So before we get into the video today, if you guys can, drop a like on it. Last couple of videos we have not hit 100 likes, guys. That is not good enough. All right, we need to hit 100 likes on this video. I demand it. All right, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, turn on the notification bell, get involved in Discord, top left corner of my screen right now, trading methods, straight from Chris section, all of that type of stuff. You guys will like it, and get involved with us over on Twitch. We'll be live today, of course, every single day. We do not take days off. So we need to talk about, firstly, who is going to be getting into the UEFA marquee matchups. Now, I think it's going to be Man City and Marseille. That's going to be one of the teams. Now, if you look and see my previous video, I did shout out Man City non-rares and also City rares. Now, did the non-rares go up? Zach Steffen's about 600. You know, he's one of the only ones that actually is a non-rare from Man City. How did the rares do? Have they gone up yet for Man City? Let's take a look here. Okay, they're not really up too much. I know Marseille players are up though because they were a discard and their non-rares are up now. Another thing I told you guys to shout out in terms of buying was Champions League rares around 800. They're up again. They're actually expensive. They're 1,600 coins. So you guys probably doubled your coins on that with the Champions League rare cards instead of under 800. And it looks like you guys are doing pretty well with that if you already bought. Now, when do you sell these type of players? Well, if you want to take the coins before you UCL marquees, no risk it, obviously. You could sell beforehand, sell into the hype, obviously. What time is the hype? Well, it's a couple hours before the SBC drops. When do SBCs drop? 6 p.m. UK time. All right. Now, what if you guys want to, if you really wanted to hold until 6 p.m. UK to see what the requirements were, then you can hold all of your investments that you bought from the other day. It really is up to you guys and what you guys want to do. So now I want to talk to you guys about some Thursday flips, obviously. Now, this isn't a Thursday flipping video, but we'll get into that, obviously. And maybe I do... No, I'm not going to title this video Thursday flipping, but let's get into a couple different cards that you might see drop today. Because obviously, as always, with pack supply in this market in general, people will panic sell just regardless. It doesn't even have to be a card that's in packs. They can literally just panic sell everything. So, first thing you want to look at, pass informs, right? If you want to take a look at pass informs, now obviously if you're going to buy an inform that is dropping right now, right? So Team Week 2, and sorry for going to my tracker there. If you look at Team Week 2, Lewandowski is quite low right now due to the fact that he is going to be getting a Team of the Week 5 item. So people are selling off his previous version and they're going to be ready to go and buy the next version of the card. So that's something you don't want to take a look at. But if a guy like, say, Max goes down tomorrow, right? Or today, sorry. If Renato Sanchez is not extinct tomorrow. If Teo Hernandez drops. These are the type of cards that you would definitely want to be taking a look at and seeing if their price drops for whatever reason. Because with panic, people panic sell everything, okay? So take a look at this sort of stuff. Bruno Fernandes, if he goes down to 310, that could be something that's really good for Thursday flipping. Chucky Lozano, obviously. Jamie Vardy, right? I mean, actually, I'd stay clear of Jamie Vardy just because of Zaha. But you guys get the point, right? You look at pass informs, Upamecano would be a good example as well. You know, Team League 3, Thomas Partey, another good example if he drops in price to like 120. Kyle Walker, right? If you need him for your team. Ramos if he drops as well. That is some of the stuff that you need to be looking at if the market does drop today. Now, another thing you guys want to be looking at is ones to watch cards. Now, there's only a few that I want to pinpoint here that if they drop, they could be good buys going into Thursday and also into their games on the weekend. One of them is Gareth Bale. Now, Gareth Bale, before his game earlier yesterday, he did rise a solid amount. If you look at where he was, He was like in the 230s on Friday. He went all the way to 270 last night before his game. Now, he chilled around 260, and then when he wasn't announced in the starting 11, he then dropped in price. He's currently at 230. If this guy goes down to about 215,000 coins, that is something that not only will go up going into his game, but in the more immediate term, it'll go up probably on Thursday. I saw this card last week, guys, go from 230 on when. See, they don't have. Yeah, see, they don't have like the graph here, and this is why the graphs don't always tell you the picture. But at the end of Thursday, this guy was 255. Okay, he went up a good 15-20k on Thursday. So if you guys want to take a look at any ones to watches that have hype, right? I would be looking at Bale. I'd be probably looking at Thomas Partey. Even Allen, probably Tellus as well. Those are some of the Team 1 cards I'd be looking at. Team 2, I probably would be looking at Rodrigo if he drops in price. And guys, this is players that are going to rebound immediately. The only reason why they're dropping is due to panic. And the more people that panic sell, the more people that will buy back as well. So take a look at some of these players. If they do drop for whatever reason, you definitely could go and buy them. There's no risk in that. If you buy past informs, if you buy one swatches, that is no risk investments right there due to the fact that they dropped for no reason. Kai Havertz didn't drop because he got released back in the packs. He dropped because of UCL marquee matchup. So if you see any of that today, definitely take advantage of it. Before I get onto the other top players in the video, I want to show you guys something that you guys can do during the supply, pretty much, right? So one is going to be taking a look at icons. Now you can use the basic chem style here, and essentially what you can do is you can look at whatever budget you got, and you go to the 59 minute, and you can really see what icons are being listed. Now at Squad Battle Awards, this was really good this past week, and any little pack supply is good for any of these basic players, because if somebody's packing in, you know, an icon out of this, out of those packs, then they're definitely going to list them up on the market, right? So that's something you guys definitely want to take a look at, is icon train today. Especially if you know the price of the icons, you guys can make a good amount of coins off that, because again, like I said, icons are going to do very well on Thursday, and if they drop for whatever reason today, you know, for whatever reason, really, you could definitely take a look at these cards. Look at some icons if they do get sold off for what, you know, again, like I said, if people are dumb enough to sell those cards off, I would definitely take a look at icons. Rule breakers also at some point have to be buying opportunities. Now, I think that some of these cards, some of these lower rated, like Dumfries, for example, or Kamara or Andre, they might not be buys for for out of packs yet, but you could see them drop a lot with their supply, and you might see a rebound in the card. That's something you guys could definitely take a look at. I would hold off in terms of buying anything like, you know, these lower tiers for out of pack investing, but honestly, we're getting to that point with like Lorente or Mertens, Douglas Costa, right? You know, these type of cards, Nainggolan, these aren't going to get packed that much from rewards. If you want to be safe, just buy them at rewards. That's totally fine. But today could be that day. If you find a nice snipe that you got a card for your team, you could definitely buy these rule breaker cards, because they have to drop in price, in my opinion. Not last but not least, I need to tell you guys about Team League 4 cards, out of pack investors, right? Ederson, if he drops to 65, you buy that. Werner at 300, buy it. Rashford at 560, 550, buy it. Delaney, I don't like. And the reason why I don't like Delaney is because he's gone up about 14,000 coins from where he was yesterday. I think that's a Patreon buy. I would not recommend buying that card anymore. Even if it does rise, I will recommend to you guys to sell that Delaney going into Thursday's rewards. I wouldn't sell it after Thursday, because Ramos did the same thing last week, where a lot of patrons invested in that card and he didn't rise at all. He actually stayed stagnant on Thursday in what was a very, very good Thursday flipping session for us as traders. So don't take a look at Delaney, in my opinion. Depay would be good as well in the 80s. I think that's a very good card. I think he should be like 100k plus out of packs. So take a look at that stuff. Team Week 4s. Last thing is gold metas, right? Gold metas last week, they dropped initially the first hour or two or three even, and then after they went back up in price. So take a look at any of these cards, right? Say, for example, you see like a Lenglet go to 68,000 coins or 69k, right? Don't just look at the snipes as well. Look at the bids. If all the supply is coming through, everyone is putting their attention towards the sniping, but they're not putting any of their attention towards the bids. Same thing with like a Davinson Sanchez. Same thing with a Jesus, a Lucas, a Havertz, a Wijnaldum, a Diego Carlos, right? Any top tier card. If you need to buy any players for your team, today could be that day as well. So that's something you guys definitely want to look at. I'm not recommending like Thursday flips yet because like we obviously could get pack supply Wednesday. And that could drop the market maybe a little bit that day. So I'm not recommending Thursday flips, but that is a lot of stuff you guys should be buying. There's a ton of things that you could buy today to make coins on. Take a look at meta players in particular, you know, guys that always rebound in price. Ferdinand Mendy always goes back up. Joe Gomez usually rises again. Who else is a very, very good one? Like Sissoko, Bale, Jesus, like I said. Sane, right? So how low can Sane really go from here on out? Davies, right? Always rebounds. Telles, right? He drops. Griezmann. Now, these are cards that are definitely you guys can hold till Thursday if you want to. I'll be making a separate video on Thursday flipping, but I wanted to get out a quick video in terms of what you guys should be looking at today with the UCL marquee matchups coming out, because there definitely, I think, will be supply on the market, or there will definitely be supply. Whether or not we get panic, let's see what happens. Normally, when we do get supply, the market does get sold off a little bit. So, be on the lookout for anything, man. People go crazy. And like I said, get on the bids, because a lot of people, they don't understand, like, everyone goes to sniping cards, but when everyone else is going to snipe, it might not be the greatest thing for you to do. Go onto the bids instead. And last thing, if you're getting guys that are like defenders, get them with shadows. If you got forwards, get them with hunters, right? And then start lazy listing them when they start to rebound in price. That sell-off should be anywhere between 5 p.m. UK today and probably about 8. Then when the Champions League comes on, it's like pretty much a dead zone for the market. And then when everyone else gets back on, the market will rebound a little bit. And then Wednesday, depending on the loading screen, we'll talk about that obviously in tomorrow's video. So, thank you guys for watching the video today. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here. Talk to you guys in the video soon. Peace out.